And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. Grand Canyon University and West Phoenix share more than a home together. We share a story of diversity, faith, and empowerment for a prosperous future. Change is happening now, and GCU President Brian Mueller encourages us to come together to make a difference. He said, when we think about what God has done in terms of blessing us here at GCU, it's not right if we just come here every day for ourselves. We need to make an impact in the community. We need to be the restorers of the world we live in. There's a brokenness everywhere, but together, with the right plan, we can transform this.
GCU is a significant anchor institution for Greater Phoenix and the state. They've been a significant catalyst to investment and a primary focus of the redevelopment of this whole area. All this has been done without 1 cent of taxpayer money.
I love coming to GCU because it's like a transfusion of hope for the future. President Mueller and I met and we talked about the vision of establishing CityServe here on the campus. CityServe strengthens the local church to fulfill its mission through a robust gifts-in-kind pipeline. We receive all of this product, home furnishings, school supplies, you name it, and that goes to warehouses like here at GCU, and then that channels to pods, points of distribution. Right now here at GCU, we have almost 150 pods, churches, and nonprofits, and they're aware of the needs in their own community, and they meet those needs. It was obvious that God's hand was upon this and that He was going to multiply it. And I sense God's trust over GCU, the leadership, the vision, and the students.
GCU leaders have come alongside us and are working with us to first understand the needs and the challenges that our community is facing. And then in addition to that, we appreciate the opportunity to problem solve and be innovative and empower our community members to understand how they can be a part of the innovative change that we're trying to see here in our community.
Grand Canyon invested in the City of Phoenix Police Department with the Neighborhood Safety Initiative. Just their presence alone just did so much to calm everybody. It made such a huge difference. Within months of that, we're one of the safest communities. I'm glad I was there at the beginning when I saw the difference because it's been such a great change.
It's so important that what we recognize is this is the opportunity like never before to create equality.
Fostering Futures program is a great opportunity and a partnership between Grand Canyon University and the department, specifically for young people aging out of foster care. Some of these young people are just brilliant minds, but you know what it's like to go to university. It is not cheap. There's so many barriers to overcome. You're filled with self-doubt, and now you've got to go in and you've got nobody to help you through that. GCU brings a community around these young people and supports them through that.
As of 2019, less than half of foster children pursued higher education. This new scholarship will ensure more of these kids have access to a high quality, affordable education. This scholarship offers recipients a place to call home with predictability for 4 years. And on top of all of this, these students will of course have the benefit of going to this incredible faith-based university.
GCU students, faculty, and staff have an extraordinary impact on one another and the surrounding area as well. We are united and empower each other to do our part for the greater good, and we've seen the community change and thrive alongside GCU.
Ever since the first day I set foot on this campus my sophomore year of high school, I knew this place was for me. And I knew with this scholarship, I would not only receive a full tuition to college, but I would also have my future in my hands. As a first-generation college student, I am determined to finish what I started, to prove many immigrant students like myself that it is possible and that there are no barriers when you put your all into it.
Canyon Ventures is a dedicated space for new businesses, entrepreneurs to take their idea really let it marinate, grow, and get it to a safe place where then they can go and launch that business in the right way. It's also great for just networking with other business leaders who may be stuck or looking for a solution that they can get together and actually help each other move that ball further down the field. So the community around here has just really opened their arms. So not only have we employed a lot of the student community, but we also work with a local refugee group that's really close to the campus, where we're able to bring them in, help them learn a skill of sewing, and they can apply that into part of our production. So it's been really rewarding because it not only provides the income, but also helps elevate their status within that community.
The impact that GCU, Canyon Ventures, and the Founders Forum has had on 1920 is integral. Before this opportunity, we were doing a lot of volume, but it was outside of my garage, actually. And so Canyon Ventures gave us a place to come and have our products leverage the students here, bring in their fresh ideas and their fresh opinions, accelerate and grow our business. And without that, 1920 would potentially maybe not even make it outside of the 1 year that a lot of startups actually fail.
Arizona's actually growing double the national average in manufacturing. And with that demand, I brought this to GCU. I said, hey, look, there's a huge opportunity for workforce development. As the students come into the program, they go in a 15-week period from class 3 to 7, Tuesday through Friday, where they're getting a great education from GCU. And then on the back end, while those students aren't in class, we're hiring these students to work in our operations. So they're getting that real world experience so that when they graduate, they'll be effective in other manufacturing environments.
Together, GCU and West Phoenix stand side by side with our partners to write new chapters for this community. We invite you to be part of these transformative efforts that champion prosperity. Join the movement at gcu.edu.